Welcome back YouTubers to my channel of an everyday encounter in ordinary life at the Aspie. As you know, I'm fully aware that these are the addiction series and I'm going to introduce to you all basically on the different types of the substance and activity kind of addictions that has come to my attention to actually address to you all and share with you all at this point of time. As you are aware, there are different types. I've been disclosing so far what are the types they are briefly, but now they're going to be in depth. The definitions of some types, you know, how to help people that are addicted and all that. So the tips and advice should be in there somewhere along the way, as well as these different types that may come into function. So in all further ado, this is basically the effects of the addictions that I use, basically of the classic examples of your substances versus your activity substances that I have briefly touched on earlier in the introduction of what is addiction and everything else in that 4-part series. So hopefully you guys have been following along, and so far I thank you all for your support of the ones that has been actually trying to subscribe to my channel and whatnot. So effect of substances, let's go. Effects of addictions of any kind are dependent on the types of substances or activity that is used or done in that current course of action by the user who is doing this form of action. Substances, however, can be classed into 3 main groups, and basically they are as follows: depressants, stimulants, and hallucinogens. Under these groups are the substances pretty much, and they are as follows. Under the first one, depressants, they are benzodiazepine, opioids like your heroin, morphine, codeine, methadone, alcohol, cannabis, and synthetic cannabinoids. Under your stimulants, for number 2 is your speed, ice crystal meth, Dexies, ecstasy, PMA, coke, nicotine, caffeine. And number 3, for the last one, under hallucinogens, are your LSD, magic mushrooms, DMT, PMP, mescaline, special K, inhalants. Well, basically that ends this one sort of thing. It was supposed to be short and brief because I forgot to add it into my very first part of my series somewhere along the way of those 4 parts. I humbly apologise, but I'll be talking more into some types of substances later in the next few series over, which will cover nicotine, and then also the definitions of your stimulants and depressants, basically the effects and causes and triggers of these, be it short term, long term, and then the withdrawal. As you know, as I said in one of my videos, just to give you a recap, basically that there are that cycle about, you know, your effect, your stressor, and then your withdrawal versus all these other parts of the cycle, which I humbly apologise. I'm trying to gather all these images, but for some reason at the moment my Sony Vegas isn't cooperating with me. Also, for another form of the, you know, substance abuse usage will be the alcohol, the marijuana, basically stimulants, again under the jurisdiction of the subtopics of your short term, your withdrawal, long term, what they are, if I can find any definitions. And then last but not least is the activity ones, which will be your gambling and your, obviously, the video gaming, and then also myths about your addictions, and maybe a little bit about the porn maybe, and later on in the piece, even though these are just my forte of ideas, or not ideas, but, you know, my thoughts and based on these ones about it, even though many people will probably gang bash me on my way of going about these, you know, videos, but that's fine, because obviously, like I said, everyone's entitled for their own opinion, and that's just me, because obviously based on my experiences and knowledge and know-how may be different to them, even though it might be a more in-depth sort of thing after what I've done in my gathered research and information to address to you all about this topic that I thought would be of use to you all. So thanks for watching, give me thumbs up sort of thing. Don't forget to sub to my channel if you want to know more about what's going on, basically. You know, my contact details will be below. just remember all the time, as I keep reminding in every video, that with my Aspie Answers All on my Facebook, that's a place for safe haven for people to feel safe, and also just maybe want to private message me on there basically of a topic, or just someone to talk to when they need someone to talk to, just as a listening ear or a little voice for them. And also just to bear in mind that with that, these are shared with the videos that are in text that hasn't got YouTube in that, and I'm hoping to share them on there as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and your support. I'll see you all soon.